Hello, everybody. So I'm here with my preferred lender, Audrey,
Hey guys.
and she's gonna be sorry, she's gonna be answering some of the some questions that I've been asked about the lending process. So okay, so let's see. What is the first thing that you would say to someone, Audrey, when they want to purchase a home? What is the first thing that they need to do?
Yeah, and I love the fact that you're doing this, Roma. Your clients are so lucky because you're always making sure that they have great info. And that is probably one of the most common questions that we get is how do people even start the process, right? So obviously your clients meet with you as a realtor so you can get a gauge as far as what they're looking for in a home. And then really the next step is to get pre-approved. So what we do from a lending standpoint is we make it super easy. We'll just send you a link for the application and a list of documents that we use to collect. And they're mainly basic, really basic things that everybody has on hand nowadays. Pretty much everything's online, but it's going to be things like your pay stubs. We typically collect 2 years of W-2s or tax returns, and then your bank statements. So really, we're just verifying your income with your pay stubs, your bank statements to make sure that you have a little bit of money down. We also look at programs for first-time home buyers if you don't have to put money down. So there are lots of things out there, but typically that's how you get started is the lender. It's our job to let you know how much you can buy, how much you can afford. So then we can take those results back to Roma, and Roma knows what home she can show you based on the financial results. So that's pretty much how the process works.
Okay, let's see. What's the other question? How long does it take?
For the pre-approval, yeah, another great question. So we're pretty fast. I would say usually when somebody fills out that application, we're reaching out right away to schedule an appointment. So it's depending on the borrower's availability. So if somebody's ready that day and they're trying to make an offer, we'll make it happen, right? If somebody's just saying, hey, I'm super busy, I'm going to start getting my stuff in, but I'll be ready in the next couple of weeks, then we schedule it for then. So we really just work around the client's schedule.
Okay. Let's see. What's another question that I've gotten? So that can we go into like credit requirements or is
Oh,
that
yeah. Yeah, definitely. A lot of people are worried about their credit. I would say, fortunately for us, because of the type of lender that we are, when we pull the credit, it's not going to impact the scores. So it does show as a hard inquiry, and that's really for the client's protection. You want to know who's pulling your credit, who's looking at my credit. So it is going to be recorded on your report, but the scores themselves will not drop. And I will caution that is different depending on if you go to buy a car, your scores are going to drop a ton, probably at least 20 to 30 points. Same thing if you go to a different type of lender, it'll drop. So it's the type of lender that we are that doesn't impact that. So it's important to notate that. So yeah.
okay? Let's see what else. What else? I'm thinking anything else that you would like to add?
Well, I think there's some fun programs out there. So you had some questions about lender programs. So you, with a lot of the first time home buyer programs, there are things out there that give, it depends on, there's always federal, state, and city programs. So just keep in mind that they do have a certain amount of funding. So typically when we look and work with a client, we'll always look to see what they qualify for, but you can get in. I mean, there is 100% financing programs out there. There's other programs like FHA that are a little bit more credit forgiving. If you don't have the best credit, they're designed to help people like that. Those only need 3.5% down. And then of course, there's other programs that don't have mortgage insurance, where if you put a little bit more down, you won't have mortgage insurance, but there's always a way to get in. So I would say the best advice that I could give is to not guess. Chat with Roma today. She can get an idea as far as what you're looking for. And then when we do the numbers, even if you don't like the numbers that we talk about, it's a starting place. It's a place for us to put a plan together so that way you'll know, okay, if I only save X amount more, then I'll be where I want to be. So it's just, I think reaching out is the hardest thing. But don't worry, we don't bite. We make it super easy. We work with clients. Sometimes they make an offer that weekend. Sometimes they make an offer 5 years later. So I've been in lending for about 20 years now, not retiring anytime soon. We're going for it. I love it. So we'll definitely put a plan together that works for every client individually.
Okay, good. How about people with IT numbers? Do you guys?
Yeah. with ITIN numbers, yeah. And actually, there's not any different documentation. So we typically just collect, as long as the government knows that you're paying your taxes and they give you an ITIN number, they'll let you buy a house. So we collect the same information for ITIN numbers. So some of them do require a little bit more down payment. They're not going to let you utilize any first-time home buyer programs for that, but it's a specific ITIN program. So yeah.
Okay. I think that's all for now.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks for having me on, Roma. Anytime. If you guys need anything or have any lending questions, just reach me, Audrey at thehuttonmortgageteam.com, and definitely reach out to Roma. She's the best agent ever. And so just let her know any real estate questions that you guys have. Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. I'll write her information in the description box below.
Sounds good. Bye.